Oh, well, happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Valley News Live at 5 o'clock. Look at this. Our Devil's Lake Home of Economy Skycam, seeing that rain and that drizzle making its way through there as well. I should have to wipe off the lens here, the camera, because I couldn't even see thanks to that rain that was accumulating on the lens at this hour. And in Fargo, of course, the air temperature right now, 45 degrees. It's come up a little bit here this afternoon thanks to that warm east wind. That's at 11 miles per hour at this point. Notice the air pressure there is falling, so low pressure is starting to make its way in. Temperatures south of 94, we're seeing those 40s. North of 94, pretty much a good rule of thumb is still 30s at this point. 38 right now, Grand Forks and Devil's Lake. But look at that, near 50 for our friends in Oaks. Sisseton right now, 52 degrees. Seeing that warming air inching its way northward, and that warm air, of course, looks to feed some storms later on tonight. Here's the radar at this point, seeing some of those storms moving up toward the Winnipeg area, and then some storms exiting eastward. Still seeing, though, one little rumbler there near the Roseau area, making its way toward your neck of the woods. May see a brief heavy downpour in Roseau with that little thunderstorm there, but the rest of us just seeing some shower activity at this point, and you can see that includes the Fargo area and up toward Devil's Lake where we saw that rain on the lens. Notice not a lot of that is showing up on the radar. I think the radar beam is overshooting a lot of these more shallow drizzle clouds that we've got here across the region at this point. I am watching this out here and exiting Wyoming, the Black Hills of South Dakota. There's some of that storm development as we speak in that sunny area where that instability is the strongest, right along I-90. So that's what we're watching to make its way toward us out of South Dakota late tonight, bringing us a chance of some storms that could be strong to severe toward the southwest tonight. And then tomorrow, of course, we're watching that severe weather risk from this same low pressure system that extends now from western North Dakota through most of Minnesota and then down into Iowa as well. So this is where we could see that large hail, the primary concern there, but damaging winds up over 60 miles per hour, isolated tornadoes not out of the question with this low pressure system, as the spin in the atmosphere will be pretty robust right near the center of this low pressure. So here's tonight. There's those storms coming out of South Dakota around 9 o'clock. You can see that they are bringing some heavy rainfall with them, so we could see some more localized flooding tonight with some of those pockets of heavier rain, and that extends northward in the overnight hours tonight. So we could see some more of those storms moving northward. Again, that's moving into some colder air, so the chance of severe storms tonight well up toward the north where it's still going to be 30, 40 degrees, not going to be quite as robust, but still could see some heavy downpours and some strong storms in your neck of the woods overnight tonight. And that chance does continue even toward the 5 o'clock a.m. hour as more energy is shooting out of South Dakota, and there is warm enough air south to where we could see some more organized thunderstorm activity tomorrow morning around 5 a.m. We do get a bit of a break after about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock or so. Just some general run-of-the-mill rain expected around 10 a.m. Still could see some pockets of heavier rain or some storms, though, north central Minnesota at 10 a.m. Notice that exits off toward the north, and then around 1 o'clock, this is our entree, you could say, for severe storms on Saturday. This is our best chance of seeing those severe storms is right along that line from Ellendale down toward Watertown, but that moves its way northward. This is near the center of the low pressure system. Notice the center of the low is right there, just outside Aberdeen. So a lot of spin in the atmosphere with this as it moves its way through. And these are moving pretty quick into an area with temperatures in the 60s to 70s. So that's why we're concerned about that chance of severe storms here in our neck of the woods tonight. But then by tomorrow night, but then by 6 o'clock tomorrow night, notice that those storms exit off toward the north, and then we'll keep our eyes on this. This is that heavy snow that they're expecting out in portions of western North Dakota. As cold air comes in behind this low pressure system, notice how that snow spreads across the region into our Sunday morning with a blustery northwest wind all day Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be cold on Sunday with those snow showers around. A quick look at what we're expecting for perhaps some snowfall through Sunday night, 1 to 4 inches or so, maybe more out in our far western counties. The rest of us, nothing at all to maybe 2 inches of snow by Sunday night with the cold side of that low pressure system. Of course, in Fargo tomorrow, starting off in those 50s, chance of storms already in the morning, and then chance of storms again in the afternoon, the early afternoon for us in the Southern Valley where we have those temperatures near 70 degrees. In the afternoon. Of course, I wish we could be like Frankie here, soaking up some of the sun there yesterday in Abercrombie. Thanks, Pam, for sharing awesome photo with us to our website, valleynewslive.com. There's how much colder we are for Sunday, 35 degrees colder, as a matter of fact, with rain changing over to snow. Monday, it looks like the system has exited. We do expect improving conditions for Monday, but we're still cold. It's not till, say, Wednesday, Mike, that the golfing weather will be a bit more pleasant for us there across the valley.
Maybe a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, that's
next
right.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Thanks, Nathan. The CDC has issued an alert for severe hepatitis in kids. Up next, what you parents need to know.